If you haven't heard about Anchor, it's the easiest way to make a podcast. It's free. You can record and edit right from your phone or computer. Another cool feature is Anchor will distribute your podcast for you to various platforms, including Spotify, Apple Podcasts, SoundCloud, Google Pod, and many, many more. Make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. That's right. I said it. Make money. Download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started today. Hey, girl.
I'd rather be smoking weed whenever we breathe. Every time you kiss me, don't say that you miss me. Just come get me. Don't know, I just know I want to. Don't know why.
What up, though?
Ooh, girl.
Why you have to go through all that, the lip smacking? Why? Tell me why.
I want to be Eastside. What's up with all these Eastside memes?
What Eastside memes?
Girl, I've been seeing all these little Eastside posts and Eastside memes like, oh, I woke up this morning and just thank God that I wasn't from the Eastside. Like, bitch.
Oh, because y'all ratchet as heck. The Eastside is way worse than the West Side. Like, I don't know why people... Detroiters want to have this debate all the time.
They
like,
do. It is. This has been like a forever debate.
The only advantage of the East Side is the cost of living is cheaper.
Really? I didn't find that to be true when I was looking at one point.
Shoot, when I was looking at houses like from Southfield versus like the Button and like Warren, like going into like Sterling Heights.
Yeah.
Girl, bye. Like you get more bang for your buck on the East Side opposed to the West. Like Southfield.
No, because if you look out in Sterling Heights at a house, you can get a bigger house for the same dollar, like out in Belleville, Canton area.
Who about to live in? See, that's why I'm not about to live at. Because who the fuck is out there for me?
But I'm saying, like, that's
no.
To me.
No.
In my opinion.
No. Look, so I have been playing this Meg Thee Stallion song like on repeat, realer. When I say on repeat, I mean I have both BOFF, both of them on my earbuds at work, and it be so loud. Like the other day, my manager was standing like right over my cubicle. I don't even know how long, but like it gets so real. My hands, I get to pointing like
that song do make you do that.
Yes.
Like when I first listened, because she said it ain't an album, it's a mixtape. When I first listened to it, I couldn't get past that first song because I had it on repeat for a long time. Like I would try to go to something else and I would always find myself going back to that song. I really like she be talking some real stuff.
Girl. And see I'm a skimmer, so I skim through the music first. And I let the beat catch me before I let they're talking about.
I be listening. I'm not a skim. I be listening to
and I'm slow a little bit. So I have to read along sometimes. So if I feel like they spin some real stuff, I have to like read the lyrics.
Are you serious?
Yeah, like when I'm listening to like Nas or Common or like certain like Jay-Z songs, I literally like to read because I know like they're saying some real stuff that I'm missing because I'm caught up in the beat and I'm all bobbing my head like a hooer. I'm like, yeah, jigga.
I replay the song. Like if they say something, I'll be like, oh, did they just... Let me start that over. I started over and I listen again and I started over and I listen again. That's how I get stuck. That's how I be getting stuck on one song. Like you said, what song? Girl, I ain't even made it there yet.
And my cousin Eb got me kind of hooked on it because she put me out the house last Sunday and we did like tacos and margaritas at this joint downtown called Bakersfield.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's a it was
they
changing the whole downtown scene, so it was a mixed crowd.
Okay,
but she was playing it on the way down there, and I'm just like, wait, did I? How did I? And I feel like you told me about the song.
I did because I was like, this was because you told me. What was the one?
Girl, Simon says, "Ain't touching real."
Exactly, because you was like, that's my favorite one, and I was like, I was like, really right now is that one. I was like, you got
Girl, that is so funny. So look, what we're going to talk about today is, the title pretty much explains itself.
Yeah.
Check yourself.
Better check yourself before you wreck yourself.
Ow. And wait.
What
do you say? Huh. What
she do?
She was sound like a man. Huh. I love
That's
you.
because she got that deep voice.
Girl.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, okay. So what's the hardest, like, when you think of checking yourself, what is it that you're thinking of? Like,
it made it like a reality check. Like, come on, be like, it ain't just like, it can't be everybody else, or you know what I'm saying? When it comes to like certain, like, okay, if you keep running into this same situation, or you keep getting this same type of feedback, like, it can't be everybody else.
Yeah. And that's me. Because for me, check yourself is to self-reflect. And so with self-reflecting is very, 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 very hard. Like, your flaws.
It is hard.
But to really admit that you have some toxic. Why can't I talk? Again.
You said it right.
No, I said like a dummy. Quit looking at my nails, Don.
Why I can't look at
your nails? Okay, shut up. So when, like, you have certain traits that are not great traits.
Okay.
It's hard to admit that, to own that, and to work on it.
That's
especially when you have my kind of, like, I have the kind of personality where I feel like this is me, F you, accept me for who I am, or keep it moving.
Yeah.
But I've been working on that a little bit.
Okay.
So I do a lot of self-reflecting. Like how you said, when things keep happening, you have to realize, like, okay, it's really not other people. Like, it could possibly, it's your ass. And a lot of times, sometimes, 50% of the time, I know that my personality, I am a Leo. Wait, pause.
I was going to bring that up.
Pause. It is officially Leo season. I had to put that out there because y'all crybaby cancers can kick rocks.
But y'all so emotional too. Like, y'all so emotional
behind
too.
Closed
all
doors.
I've been seeing all up and down my timeline. Like, oh my God, y'all just is emotional.
We gonna cry in the car, not in front of people. Cancers gonna cry in front of people. Okay.
Our cries are not always sad cries. Though.
Y'all just,
it could be angry.
It's snowing and I want it, and I want it to go to the mall.
My cries be frustration. Like Leos, I was talking about this morning.
Leo's gonna cry in the car. We ain't gonna cry. Like, we are very sensitive. Don't get me wrong, but we can hold our shit down.
I don't know about that little crybaby upstairs.
Chill on her. So anyway, though, as I was saying, like a boss, because it's my season, so I'm taking over. It's like the Leo takeover, gang.
She couldn't wait.
I couldn't wait.
As soon as Cancer season hit, she was like, "Yeah, but the Leos are next." Like, dang, let me have
we are waking up from hibernation. Like, we're ready. Here we go. Yes. Don't hate.
Come on, Lion King. Let's go.
Mufasa. So, yeah. So, and I know with my personality and how I am, I'm very hard to deal with. Like, I get on my own nerves.
You just got a strong personality.
I know, but that can't always be the excuse. Like, it's a strong personality. It's a smart mouth. Yeah. It's a bad temper. Yeah. It's I said what I said, and I ain't saying it again. I'm not going to keep repeating myself.
Because you'll be like,
I hate that about myself.
That's your favorite.
Yeah. I literally will stop explaining myself to somebody. Like, why am I about to keep talking to you? I said what I said, and I'm not about to keep talking to you about what I said.
I said what I said.
Yeah, so sometimes, like, it can very well be you, and you literally have to check yourself. And I say that in, romantic relationships, friendships, with your family,
and just different situations, period. Yeah. Like, yeah. Yeah. I'm trying to think of a situation.
I don't know if
I know I've done a lot of self-reflecting, especially like recently.
So how do it? Like, do you journal it, or do you just like literally in that, like for me? Okay, so in a moment, like let's say if me and my significant other are like arguing, or me and my mom are having a disagreement, or I'm saying something to Skylar, or just me and my friends, like it, like in all of my relationships, I've literally had to sit back like in that moment and like check myself, like, okay, no, dummy, like this ain't that.
No, I don't. I can't say. Well, I think I do a little bit of both. If it is something, if it's a situation that's like reoccurring, with like but different people or different different people, then I find myself journaling about it because I'd be like, okay, what is going on? But like if it's like if it's just like something that's like very strong, like somebody else feel real strong about it, you know what I mean? Like, and it's just and me, I'm sitting over here like, where I'm kind of just like, then I might at that moment, be like, okay, wait, let me replay this in my head and see. So I guess it just kind of depends. For me, it just kind of depends. Yeah, like if I hear the same thing from different people that are not like, don't have any type of contact with one another, or they're not even like the same personality wise, then it definitely make me think about it. Like, okay, like dang, like, cause I had somebody at work say something to me. I don't talk to that many people, so I didn't have somebody at work say something to me. Yeah, and then somebody in my personal life say the exact same thing, and I was like, okay, wait a minute. Like, okay,
it's me.
Yeah, like, is it really that? Like, so,
I think for me, I've been watching, like how I parent. Excuse me. So I've been saying lately, like, I'm stuck between old school parenting and then the new school, because I want my child to be able to come to me and talk to me, kick with me. No, we don't have to be best friends.
What would be describe to me the difference? Like what you like, as for an example of the old school parenting and the new school parenting.
Okay, so the old school parenting is I said what I said. You know what I'm saying? We're on this schedule for chores.
Okay.
So if you don't do your chores, you're not going. Skylar be on the go, like out of here, and I don't have to explain myself to you. That's how my parents.
Okay.
Were. So the new school parenting is trying to understand your child and like getting a message across to them to where you're not attacking them. Because I told you last time in therapy, he said like I attack, with my words, and I wasn't aware of that. So with Skylar, I'm noticing, depending on how I deliver it to her, my baby will shut down and just like not say nothing. Or she's 12, so she's at the age where she like she like inhales and she holds her breath, so you see her chest swell like she want to say so, like buck up, but she ain't about to buck up on me though.
Right.
So I'm like, okay, because she's not that kind of kid. So I don't have to really be like that with her. Like she's a really good kid. So I can be, so what's up, Sky? What's up, Sky? So like I'm trying. That is the part where I like self-reflect, where I'm like, okay, step back, Chloe. Yeah. Like
I've self-reflected in that in that aspect as well too, because I had was it last week? I had a situation. I wish I could remember exactly what it was, but my mama was like, with Kimura. It was Kimura. It was a couple of weeks ago. She had brought Kimura home, and she was just, Kimura kind of a crybaby. But usually when she do that, it really do be for a reason. We just don't know what that reason is.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And so my mama, like, I wanted to get up and whoop her tail. Kamari had a baseball game. That's what it was. Kamari had a baseball game. I picked Kimura up from daycare. We went straight to the baseball game. So we didn't find out until later that his game started at 7. We had got there at 6. So we was on time. A girl watching everybody else. They told us it started at 6. So it didn't make sense for me to come home. You know what I'm saying? So I stopped, grab her something to eat, pulled up there, got her situated, changed her everything. We outside, we chilling. She was playing outside and everything. Okay, get home because I had to do my mama hair. We got home, whatever time. Let's just say 8:30 about, right? Get home, and I ain't even have enough time to for real get her together because my mama was meeting us here, and it was just like, okay, so when my mom came in the house, you know, she was playing with Kimora for a minute, and then Kimora was just over it, and she just started this whole screaming. Like, I done already gave her a bath, and she done already ate something. You know what I'm saying? So she just was over it, and she was doing all this screaming, and my mama was just sitting there like, she couldn't understand what was going on, but she's not the type to like try to overpower what I'm doing or what I'm saying. So she's not gonna. So if I'm not saying nothing to her, then she just kind of looked back and observed to see what's going on. And I just kept saying, "Girl, go sit down. Girl, go do this. Girl, you know, whatever." And so when Marquise got home, we drove separate cars. So when he got home, he took over. That was it. Okay. So when my mom came downstairs, she was just like, I wanted to whoop her tail. And I'm like, why? And she was just like, oh, that's screaming. And she was falling out. And I'm like, yeah, but she was tired. Like, you know what I'm saying? She was tired. And because I was doing something, I couldn't go and comfort her because she was tired. She ain't even all the way to yet. So she ain't gonna just go get in the bed and lay down. Like, so yeah, because I sat back and I was like, well, dang, should I have whooped her because she was doing this falling out on the floor?
School versus new school.
I'm like, because she was all falling out on the floor. Like, it was a tantrum. But for me, I was like, she telling me like, listen, I'm tired. You doing all of this and you doing all that. You done gave me a bath. You done fed me and you still ain't paying me no attention. I'm tired. Like, come up, because once our daddy got home and you know, Kamari went and got in the shower and he was able to sit down with her. She went and he sat and she went and she laid down, kind of calmed down, watched TV. We didn't hear nothing else from her.
Yeah.
It was like, so for me, it's just like, why? I feel like us, the new school parents, I feel like we kind of pay attention to our children and their emotions more than our parents did. Like our parents was more of, I'm mama. And if I tell your ass to be quiet, you better be quiet. I don't care if you're tired. I don't care if you got something really important to say. I don't care if you're hungry. You better be quiet because it says something.
That's me. Like, that's me sometimes. Yeah. And I literally check myself like, you may want to. And he like, just with this generation, I don't want her to feel lost and like she don't have nobody. Like, we not going to be best friends though. I'm sticking to that. Once you out of my house, we can be I didn't like my mama until I was 18 and her out. So
that's how I was too.
I'm okay with that. But I want to have that open door to where my baby feel comfortable coming to me and talking to me about certain things.
I definitely agree with that.
So
don't get it wrong, because I discipline my child.
Oh yeah.
You know, but
accordingly,
when I know, like when I know what's wrong and I know why she's doing that, it's just kind of like, no, I ain't about to, you know. Just it's the same as like, you know, I feel like we allow our children to express themselves more than our parents did, and in different ways. Like I allow my son to express himself through his hair. Like, ain't no way, you know, back then it was like, bro, you getting a haircut. Yeah. And it's the one kind of haircut you can get until you get older. Then you get all you get is that taper, you know, or that fade. They was wearing the little, what was that? The little
the lines in the head.
They just had like the top, the little hair and ball fade.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
But there you go.
Yeah. So there is definitely a difference. It is. And I think we can do both of them. I think that we're able to, you know, and you just have to pick and choose the situations.
Got to find that balance.
Yeah. So I agree with you on that, girl. I had to check because I was like, dang, sister, am I doing the right thing?
Am I supposed to put my little ass on there? I don't know.
Did that nigga just talk back to me and I should have said something?
Am I hearing something? Am I bumming in here? These old freaking baby boomer ass niggas. Got us millennials shook and our adulthood.
Like for real.
While
like,
raising our own kids. Like,
girl. We'll be like, who you talking to? Nobody.
Yeah.
Sitting straight up like nobody.
Upright as hell. Upright as hell. So we about to catch this break. BRB. Be right back.
This podcast is sponsored by Pure Vanity Skin Treats. Pure Vanity has a line of natural body butters created with cocoa and mango butters as a base, along with a special blend of oils. This body butter is formulated especially for sensitive skin, as well as individuals with eczema. You can find us on Facebook or IG at PURE_VANITEE. Or you can find us at www.purevanite.com. Use code HeyGirl and receive 10% off your order.
We're back from our little breaky break or whatever. I forgot to give this disclaimer at the beginning of this episode. Welcome to Team Mother Effin' Apple iPhone, Team Blue Bubbles.
I was wondering if you was just gonna be
Bubbles.
such an asshole and do that.
Y'all is Team Blue Bubbles.
I was wondering if you was gonna do that.
God,
whatever.
excited, okay? I'm going to get my new phone from Helena.
Okay,
I'm going to get my phone from Helena, and I'm just like, I wish I'ma switch over because I knew that you were getting a new phone.
Yeah.
I'm like, I wish I'ma switch over because I get tired of texting her green bubble having ass, and I be having voice memos to send, so we ain't gotta always be on the phone and shit. She like, yeah, she getting the same phone as you. I'm like, this people didn't tell me that.
Yeah, because I was like, I'm gonna surprise her, and I'm just gonna send her a text message.
Yes.
But
so welcome back.
Listen,
because you were team iPhone before.
I was.
Mm-hmm.
I had text my friend, the cupcake specialist. Y'all should go and check her out. Shameless plug. Go check out
Shout out
the cupcake specialist because she got the best cupcakes that you could think of. Okay,
yummy,
they look good and taste good, moist. Okay,
pause. You talking a whole lesbian.
She can make whatever you want. Please don't say that, cause.
Are you sorry? You sound like you really enjoy her cupcakes. I don't know what's happening. So look.
Anyways, I text her. She talked about, you got an iPhone? Wait a minute. When did you get an iPhone? Then she called me talking about, oh my God, so I had to see them green bubbles no more.
Yes.
I was like, what is wrong with y'all? Like, what is wrong with y'all?
It's a secret society.
Clearly,
like,
okay.
It really is. And honestly and truly, there's nothing really special about iPhone.
It's not.
It's not, but it's a secret society.
That is hilarious.
We just like boss beach. You know what I'm talking about? You know, we can like voice memo, whatever.
You happy, Dame?
Oh, yeah. Dame and Jay. Green bubbles. So look, we're gonna get into these. But no, wait. So no, F it. So we just gonna get into DIY beauty tips.
Look, because I'm like, what you was about to say?
Girl? I had something else to say, but it's really it'll just be jibber jabber, and I don't feel like all that shit today.
Okay. Well,
and
today's DIY is something that will, I guess, make you feel good. It'll help with relaxation.
Okay. Spell it.
So, girl.
Okay, I'm sorry. All right. I'm going to shut up. I'm going to cook. I'm going to clean.
I want some tacos. Oh, God. So, this one is a lavender linen spray. That's a good one,
because
right?
I had my lavender oil diffuser going today at work, and my manager was like, "What is that? Am I supposed to calm you and blah blah blah?" She's like, "I need one." I'm like, "I'm gonna get you one."
I think I'm gonna bring the lavender body butter back this winter.
Please and thank you. You know I'm buying.
So this a lavender linen spray. So I thought that this would be a really good one. I feel like it is a beauty tip because it's good for self-care.
Yeah.
So this one you're gonna need a 2-ounce spray bottle. You're gonna need some distilled water, 2 drops of Roman chamomile, and 3 drops of lavender. So what you want to do is add your oils to the 2 ounces of water in the spray bottle and shake it up and spray. So spray it on your pillow, spray it on your sheets before you go to bed, girl. That is some of the best sleep. And if you got like you a diffuser at home or anything like, girl, oh my God, with that body butter, bro.
That, and I have a body, you should start doing body washes because I have a body wash with the lavender and the chamomile, and baby,
be out of there.
Listen, I thought it was fake. I'm like, this shit. So I did like a little trial and error, like, so I used it one night and then the next night.
And you could see the difference.
And don't let it be some fresh sheets.
Yeah. Oh my God. It is nothing like that. Is so funny. So I was telling my husband, I remember years ago, I'd be like, it's nothing like getting out of the shower and getting in the bed into some new sheets, like not brand new, but like out the dryer sheets. Like it's like for whatever reason, it is like the most relaxing thing. And he was just all like, I don't know what you're talking about. But again, you was sleeping like 2.5 seconds.
And I didn't have to put it on.
Yeah, like oh, it is so that girl on top of that spray, girl. Listen, you girl, use it on the Friday night when you ain't got to get up.
Saturday?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh. So that's the DIY for y'all. Real simple.
Okay. So since we were speaking about how important it is to self-reflect, I want to give a few pointers for the mental health on exactly what that looks like.
Okay.
So first and foremost, you have to be honest with yourself because what's the point? Like if you can lie to yourself, like that's why you are the way you are now. So you have to be honest with yourself. You have to take ownership of your toxic ways.
Girl, I need that bill. Ding ding
ding ding ding. Ding 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 ding. And then you have to also forgive yourself in the moments where you have a relapse. Because I know a lot of times I relapse a lot. I'm working on that whole anger stuff and my delivery and and sometimes I fall short.
Yeah.
And you cannot beat yourself up. Like you have to just recognize like this is what happened.
Right.
Self-reflect.
Right.
And you have to move forward. Like, so next time this is what I'm going to do to ensure I don't go ape shit.
I agree. That's good.
And I like to journal. That's just me.
Started back.
Yeah. So I like to journal to see my progression and how I handle situations. So that kind of helps. I have journals from like forever that I like to go back and read. So that also helps me to self-reflect because then that shows growth. Like if you read my journal, I'm so mad because I feel like I tossed my journal from like when I was a teenager. And
oh my God.
It was a Winnie the Pooh and I had to look. And it was a bootleg Winnie the Pooh.
Mine was a Mickey Mouse one. Mine was a Mickey Mouse one. I burned mine.
See, I must have tossed mine, but I wish I didn't because now journaling is important to me. Like I'm buying my daughter journals, and I'm telling her like, don't tell me where your stuff, because she told me like, this is where I'm going to keep my journal under my mattress. Yeah. No, this is for you.
Yeah.
So if you mad at mommy, you mad at daddy, you mad at your sister,
you don't
your
have
cousins,
to share with nobody.
No, you can just be raw and uncut and just go in.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying. So that's my takeaway for the mental health. Let's talk.
That's a good one. I think those are some really good tips for that. That's a good one. I like that, girl.
And so we're not going to forget our affirmations because we always forget our affirmations. I forget.
We do. My affirmation is it's short, girl, because mine be long usually.
Pause.
Find your route. Stay in your lane.
I feel like I saw... Did you post that? Mm-hmm. Okay. Because I'm like,
I've been going off of that all week.
I've noticed. But, I deleted. I went on my mental break for social media. So I was looking at on Safari. And then I don't know what happened that made me download my app again. And I downloaded my app. And I wish I hadn't.
It's funny because my phone was acting crazy. So I really haven't even been able to get on social media the past couple of days while I was at work. And what I've noticed is that's where I spend most of my time on social media. I don't know if you've ever noticed, but you can't find me on the weekend. Like on the weekends, I don't be nowhere around, and then when I get home, maybe. But when I got this phone the other day, I was like, I can't get I can't download nothing.
You ain't know what to do.
I ain't know what to do.
Wait, no, you text me first and foremost. Let's start there. The time that you text me, I'm just like, I know she fucking lying.
I woke up and I was like, I can't even download.
It was 6:30 in the morning. That's why I do not disturb for people like you. Because if that would have woke me up at 6:30.
Well, the only reason I did it is because you texted me at 6:30 in the morning. So I was like, so she woke.
I was in dire need if I texted.
But I knew you was woke.
I was.
That was the thing. See, I knew you was woke. Bitch. So, and I knew that if you didn't want to say anything, you wouldn't have. So it was just like, I'm not disturbing her because I know she's woke.
I don't like you. So
what's your affirmation?
My affirmation is I'm flawed and make mistakes, but that is okay. Because I'm human and I am allowed to make all the mistakes that I want to make.
True that.
I just have to learn from every single mistake.
True that.
And grow from it.
I like that.
Thank you.
Everyone is flawed. Everyone needs to recognize that.
But someone told me, and this was an ex, I couldn't even lie, that your flaws make you the most beautiful person.
I agree with that though.
Yeah, like your flaws. I
definitely agree with this. Nothing wrong. It's nothing wrong with having flaws.
It gives you your own little character. Like, you know what I'm saying? As long as your flaws are not affecting other people and it's not toxic. So
I definitely agree.
So, all right, y'all. That's all we got. Until next time, America.
Peace.
Bye. Bye.